biggest mistakes? Another one, not understanding their audience. Not understanding their audience. In other words, why does an audience go to a show? What do they pay attention to? Let's look at that. Do they pay attention to music? Do they pay attention to the lyrics? Do they pay attention to, I don't know, the person? Do they pay attention to the just the melody, the groove? And the answer to that is yes. Yes, all the above. But what you want to do is point out those things at specific times. First of all, so many artists have like a very cool groove in their 3.5 minute song. You know, I'm just gonna take a rock groove, boom, 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 boom. But that's in the song. But the audience doesn't really know it. They kind of groove to it, but they don't really know it's there because your lyrics and your music and everything is over it. But if you start the song with boom, get everybody into the groove, not to quote Madonna there, but get them into the groove and strip it down to where it's just the groove to start. Then we bring the song in. Now we've captured everybody. But everyone loves a groove. Let me say that. Everyone loves a great melody, something that's memorable, sing along with. Or just a beautiful melody that you walk out singing. Not everybody's a big lyric fan. Now, are there people that are lyric fans? Singer-songwriters, I hate to say it, it's not all about the lyrics all the time. It's now, are lyrics important? Absolutely. Clever lyrics are awesome. My point is this, but let me say this, live, how many of you can actually hear the lyrics anyways, depending on what kind of venue. You play a club and it's like, yeah, I love you. So what is it they're paying attention to when they watch you?
Right.
What kind of person are you on stage? Have you created space in your show by rearranging your song so your personality can come out? See, so many times when we work with an artist, the song is in control, not the artist. Now, what I mean by that is, let's just take a typical song, a 3.5 minute song that goes on radio. Well, when you're getting on radio, you're looking at, really, really short intro. Because if it's too long an intro, people are changing the station. So we do this short intro. Well, live, we do not need to do this. Live, we need to develop the intro. There's a reason it's called an intro, introduction to the song. We are trying to capture and engage these folks to pay attention to the song, to pay attention to the melody, to pay attention to the lyrics. So how do we do that with real quick intro and we're gone?
Mm.
It makes no sense.
Right.
And,
I don't know. Have you seen the Queen movie yet?
no.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Well, it goes into, it shows Brian May saying, I want to make the audience a part of our shows. So he's brought the guys in and just started with that groove, and out of that what became We Will Rock You is just like exploded, and everyone like from the very first 3 beats, everybody knows that's so identifiable, and it's become such a part of their legend actually.
But if you're an indie artist and you started with that groove, they still would know.
Yeah.
The audience, or
yeah.
they would say, no, let's pretend it never happened. They would still be pulled into that groove.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So.
But that goes back to kind of audience psychology, is understanding they want to be part of
The
what
show.
you're doing on stage and part of the show.
Yep. What do they pay attention to, folks? So what you've got to do is point out what they pay attention to at different times. See, it's like having a meal. You have your main course. Your main course might be for you singer-songwriters, your words. Your main course for a band might be your energy. Your main course might be everyone has a little bit different main course, meaning, this is really my strength. But just because it's your strength, you don't want to just keep beating people over the head with that strength over and over, because everyone doesn't like just what your strength is. Some people go to the salad. Some people want to go to the bread. And when you go to those things, meaning your lyrics, point out your lyrics, point out your vocals, your personality. Some artists, the main course is their personality. Their personality. Now you got somebody like, I'm just going to say Vince Gill, who's got a big personality, easy to like, but he's a great player too and has some great songs. But he's a great storyteller too. So now we're hitting on all cylinders. That's why he has a career. One of the reasons, because people like him for this, people like him for this, people like him for this, and people like him for this. Now he developed that stuff. And you can develop that stuff too. If it's always about the song, you're in trouble. You're just in trouble. Your personality's got to come out. People got to be able to experience the melody. People got to be able to experience the rhythm. Here's a clue for a festival. When you're doing a festival, festivals are hard, particularly if you're an indie artist and during the day, you don't have the lights to draw the attention to the stage. Start with a groove. Start with a groove, because once the groove gets, people are playing, talking, and then the groove starts, and then all of a sudden they'll start like, yeah, this is cool. What's going to happen? Now you can draw their attention up to the groove. To the song. Then you can give them lyrics. Then you can give them cool voice. Then you can give them cool music. But if you don't get them in, you're in trouble. So understand this. Your audience pays attention to different things. Not always what singers think they pay attention to the voice. It's all about the voice. Well, do I want a good voice? Yeah, but what if you don't have a great voice? And we can name artist after artist that don't have great voices, but they use it well, but their main course is something different.
Dylan. Lyrics.
Yeah. We'll leave Dylan out of this for now.